IGC News, Mewa Bawumia Akwawa. Had the latest hot news. Kwa Annan Bremu and so we are subscribe to the channel now. For more than say over subscribe. What they are say over click the subscribe button. Now one barely notification. When I new video be upload when the first person I would say a better be. After so we are now like video give us a thumbs up, Nafi. Share my offer for so now when you be now one share now when you are so a Ghana member. Afriyie hwɛ ɛyɛ ensema abeto yapono so nti ensemu ya yakoso yɛntenzemu.
So Sammy, the SG, what's the name again?
AGL.
SGAGL. They say that you're peddling false allegations, and we are also your collaborators. We have attempts to verify same. So the unprofessional and uncritical media, and there's a warning here that we shall be held liable for reckless damage to genuine businesses and reputations. Most importantly, they say that the companies and transactions have at all material times, including during the competitive procurement process, conducted themselves with integrity and complying with due process of the law.
Doc, let me begin by strongly condemning this statement. Service Ghana Auto Group Limited, those who run this company, should be told in very clear terms that they cannot intimidate anybody in this country. They are not allowed to use such words on the Ghanaian media, on members of parliament carrying out their constitutional mandate,
Hot news all
and
time.
on the Ghanaian people.
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube.
We are talking about cumulatively $108 million. If you add the $54 million on the procurement of the ambulances, the 150 million cedis that was paid to them between 2020 and 2023, and then the $34.9 million for ambulance spare parts, you put all of that together, it's $108 million. I invite them to come and read the annual public debt report that is submitted to Parliament. You see this country, president, vice president, ministers, going a begging, sometimes for $50 million, $20 million, $10 million. You have come into the public space using our taxes, and as citizens, we are raising fundamental issues bordering on accountability, probity, transparency, breaches of the Procurement Act. We are reading the Auditor General's report, damning Auditor General's report. You just played the video, the Minister for Health telling the Assurances Committee in Parliament that they don't have a budget line for this. The $34.9 million is not in the budget. What does the Constitution of Ghana say? Can public officials just dip their hands in the public purse?
Well, they said don't blame them. They said they are private businesses.
They have gone through due process. How dare you
They have the requisite qualifications.
I'll come to that.
I'll come to all of that contract.
All of that is balderdash. Total hogwash. How dare you issue threats that you take a serious view? Notice is hereby served. They think they can intimidate us. Intimidate duly elected members of parliament, carrying out. They think that what? We were voted to go to parliament, to go and sleep, to go and just drink tea, cross our legs, and watch as people dupe the republic. Is that what they think our mandate is? Look, they should not annoy us at all. I am totally outraged at this statement. They attempt to call people unprofessional, uncritical media. I mean, how dare you? Our taxpayers' money.
They said the media has not spoken to them to get their side.
And so what?
That's what they are saying.
And so what? And then you use these words and you are issuing threats.
Which one?
Issuing threats. Notice is hereby served on those peddling false allegations, including by the media with their attempts to verify same, particularly the unprofessional, the uncritical media. I mean, look at them.
They said they shall be held liable. Well, that means they could be sued.
Look at this company.
If somebody is caught,
At least they've succeeded in intimidating me, so that's fine.
Oh,
you?
Yeah,
I would not be intimidated.
I feel
That you'll be taken to court.
I feel so.
That you can be taken to court.
I don't. These are serious. I don't want any interjection.
Then go straight to
$108 million of our taxpayer funds is what is at stake.
Okay.
It can construct my road, the bad road from Accra to Aremeyaw, the traffic, the congestion that we go through, all those road projects which have been.
I'm sure you're not suggesting
which
that
have been stalled.
I'm sure you're not suggesting that acquisition of 300 ambulances and the subsequent maintenance is a bad investment.
I'm condemning the dubious inflation, and I'm coming to that. The sheer inflationary price and unconscionable. I'm coming to that. Look, what is false about this expose? I intercepted these letters signed by the Honorable Ken Ofori Atta, dated 9 February 2024. What is false about this? Where Ken Ofori Atta approves a $34.9 million contract and subsequently writes to the Minister for Health that his ministry will take care of $10 million. Quote, this ministry is only able to fund up to the tune of $10 million out of the amount requested and recommend that the Ministry of Health finances the difference through the NHI. This is Ken Ofori Atta writing. When he knows that there is no parliamentary approval, NHI doesn't have it in their formula. I have all the NHI formulas here. The Honorable Minister has confirmed that.
But this is upon a request by the Ministry of Health, right?
Yes,
okay.
By the Ministry of Health. Then that same 9 February, the second letter intercepted is here. The Honorable Ken Ofori Atta writes to the Control Accountant General, instructing them to release $10 million, equivalent to 120,711,000 Ghana cedis, at an exchange rate of $1 to 12.0711 Ghana cedis. It's here, signed by Ken Ofori Atta.
And the fact that money has not been
I follow through.
Has it been released?
I follow through.
Yeah, it went through Accountant General, went to Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
Bank of Ghana has done the LCs. However, a source at the Bank of Ghana told the Ghanaian Times that nobody has called nor come to claim the LC yet.
So I have here, I'll give you a copy. This is the invoice register from GIFMIS, which has payment vouchers from the GIFMIS system, the Ghana Integrated Information Management System. And based on the instruction that Ken Ofori Atta issued on 9 February, the Control Accountant General, from GIFMIS, it says that transaction number MOHHQGS00124/RW, payment to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited. Description, being release of funds for the establishment of letters of credit to procure spare parts for 307 ambulance vehicles. Date 23rd February 2024.
Same day.
23rd February. No,
Okay.
this was
2
9
weeks
February,
after.
2 weeks after. So, from the GIFMIS records,
You are watching
funds
Juicy News
have
on
been released.
YouTube. Hot
Release
news all
of
time.
funds.
You are watching
To
Juicy
the
News
BOG.
on YouTube. Hot
actually
news
to
all
Service
time.
Auto Group Limited. That is what the GIFMIS records reflect.
But so has the money been paid?
That is what we see from the GIFMIS system. And you see, this government, remember when we started probing the Sputnik V thing, this same Ministry of Health and the Finance Ministry told us, oh, no money has been, we haven't lost any money. There has been no payment. It came up yesterday. And Dr. Okoboy admitted that, yes, that's what we were told, that they hadn't released the funds, only for the parliamentary probe to establish that actually the monies had gone to the sheikhs, those shonky sheikhs who imposted.
How much?
$2.4 million.
Okay.
As we speak, we haven't retrieved that money. They are up to that same game again, telling us, oh, it's not been paid. And you see, this
you
thing,
said 2.4 million.
that was for the
Sputnik.
Sputnik.
The
Ajimamenu,
no, the minority leaders trial. How much is involved?
that's 2.3. Good point.
all right,
2.3.
okay,
Yeah. You see, the real prosecutions will start soon. And then you see this, when you talked about sources at Bank of Ghana, then it occurred to me.
According to the Ghanaian Times.
Yes, according to the Ghanaian Times. To make this observation, have you noticed that since this scandal broke, nobody is putting a name to any statement?
True.
The Ministry of Health statement, they just said PR unit. No name, nobody signed. Then this statement, this annoying statement, this bogus statement from Service Ghana Auto Group Limited. We only see a signature, no name. Then Ghanaian Times reports that a source at Bank of Ghana says, oh, we haven't released the funds yet. We haven't paid the company.
We've done the LC, but nobody has called.
Yes.
Who come to pick it up?
Who is that source? Why is nobody boldly speaking to this?
No, we have sources. I sometimes put information on the basis of sources I have that are not disclosed.
Look at the quantums we are talking about.
Yeah. So your point is that why are people not bold?
Everybody is hiding from this. Nobody is bold to put their name to this. What are they afraid of? The imminent prosecution? Now let me come to the facts in this matter. They claim that they are a consortium that was put together for the procurement. I remember that all along that was hidden from us. It was my second expose which revealed that, oh, apparently there's the same guys, the same actors who had registered different companies and used to procure the ambulances. The first expose was on the spare parts, $34.9 million. Then in my second expose, I revealed that, oh, after further tracking and parliamentary oversight, I discovered that the same directors have registered other companies, all of them between April and September 2017. No track record in the importation of ambulances, servicing of ambulances. Some of the companies are even building construction companies.
You are watching
Hurriedly
Juicy
put
News
together.
on YouTube. Hot news all time. You are watching
Now,
Juicy
after that
News on
expose,
YouTube.
they are telling
Hot
us
news
that,
all
you know,
time.
they form a consortium and participated, a consortium called Service Ghana Auto Group Limited, and then participated in this bid, which began 15 November 2018. Take note of the date.
Yes.
So this consortium participates in a bid of 15 November 2018.
Yes.
I have the incorporation documents of the consortium here by the Registrar General, certified true copy, stamped. Service Ghana Auto Group Limited was incorporated 24th April 2020. And yet, in 2018, 2 years prior, 18th November 2018, they are participating, this consortium is participating in bids. Can you believe that? When they were not a registered entity. And this is a matter the Auditor General has raised. I have a copy of the Auditor General's report here. Read paragraph 75, page 33 of the Auditor General's report. In addition, records from the Registrar General's Department revealed that SGAGL was registered on 24 April 2020. Therefore, from January to April 2020, when National Ambulance Service referred maintenance works to SGAGL, it was not a registered company with the Registrar General's Department.
Now, does this answer the observation that you raised? In point 3, when they speak about the competitive process, the 15th November, point 3 says a total of 16 companies participated, inclusive of the 7 companies that eventually formed the consortium during the pre-tender workshop round. And then they list those 7 companies. But then they go and say these companies came together, leveraging their expertise and resources and emerging with exceptional value for money proposition in their compelling lowest bid. Okay, so therefore, the IV creates the impression that they created a consortium which led them to win.
Yes.
So I get the point you're making now. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you look at the 3,
exactly,
it creates the impression that there were 7 individual companies.
And even read I. SJEGL is an SPV of a consortium of 7 companies that participated in a competitive procurement process.
Yes.
I is very clear.
Yeah.
So 2 years before
so it was not just proofreading that they should have made on the statement, but
what do they take us for?
Maybe an application
what do they take us for? No common sense, no regard to our law, and then they are rather issuing threats. Now, let's come to the amount. They claim in IV that
why do you say there was no common sense?
They presented the bid. Let's leave it to the viewers. Let's leave it. We don't have time, so we'll leave it to the viewers.
Because they're playing with our brains.
Where?
So, Doc, if you read IV, Doc, please.
You will see the
please, don't you see that? It's to derail my thought process. I'm not falling for it.
Who's going to derail the process?
If you read IV,
are you lying to get away.
I've told you that checklist.
Please, Nana, you can write your point and then make
Well, but that's to follow you. That's all.
the viewers are following. The viewers
But
are
why do you
following.
accuse me?
Nana wants to help.
I don't need help. I don't need help. Please, I'm
Yeah,
grateful.
but I want to follow.
I'm grateful. Thank you for the help.
I
Thank you.
just want to follow.
It's fine.
Thank you
But
very
you
much.
shouldn't be accusing me. Like
Okay, I'm sorry. I retract. Yeah. So Ivy, this Service Ghana Auto Group Limited is telling us that they presented the lowest bid.
Yes.
And their bid was for 133,000 per ambulance.
Yes.
What do these people take us for?
Why? What's your problem with that?
Unfortunately for them,
Yes.
I have once again intercepted all the payment vouchers
Yes.
from the Give Me system.
Yes.
What they were paid.
Yes.
What they were paid has absolutely nothing to do with this 133,000 per ambulance.
Why?
What some of them were paid. Indeed, if you look at ELOC Consult and Services Limited, they were paid 32,203,322 Ghana cedis, 14 pesos.
So they were paid separately?
Yes, they were paid separate. The 7 companies. They were paid separate. They split it.
So you see, interestingly,
They split it.
no
You are
payment was
watching
made to a
Juicy News
consortium.
on YouTube.
Yes.
Hot news all
Yes.
time.
No payment was
You
made
are
to
watching
a
Juicy
consortium.
Exactly.
News on
Very
YouTube.
interesting.
That is
Hot
the
news
essay
all
something.
time.
Yeah.
Yes, no payment was made. Because at the time the payments were made, the consortium had not been formed.
It didn't exist.
Yeah, not
And
before.
yes, it hadn't before. And yet they say they
The
went to
payments
bid.
were made in December 2019.
Exactly.
Between the 24th and 27th of
December, yes.
So it was the individual companies that were paid
Exactly.
because the consortium didn't exist then.
Fantastic point. Now, this 32.2 million cedis for the supply of 40 ambulances. If you look at the Bank of Ghana exchange rate at that time, December 2019, it was 5.5. What you get is 145,353 United States dollars and 34 cents for ELOC Consult and Services.
That supplied how many?
That supplied 40.
So the 40 is also there.
Yes, it's here. Supply of 40 ambulances.
This is
here.
for supply, not maintenance.
No, this is just, we are now dealing with the procurement aspect. Being payment for 40 number 4x4 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 316 CDI ambulance vehicles.
So this is full and final payment.
Yes.
Okay.
Full and final payment.
For the supply.
Yes. So for the 40, this ELOC, an ELOC Consult, is the company that the same Stephen Okoro, who is a business partner of gyankormaa Akufo Addo, Edwina Akufo Addo. And we all now know that it's also a father, the one who gave Akufo Addo his first grandchild or granddaughter. So when we are talking about politically exposed persons, we know what we are talking about.
Okay.
It's a fact. Nobody can deny that.
Right.
So the ELOC, the directors are Stephen Okoro and his brother Solomon Okoro Okereke. They are the directors. They were paid $145,353
Per ambulance.
per ambulance. Can you believe that? Hugely inflated. When the Auditor General has discovered at page 24, paragraph 46 of this Auditor General's report, that a unit price of this ambulance is $80,000.
Yeah, let me see.
That is what the Auditor General has discovered. It's here, page 24, paragraph 46.
Is this CIF or?
Yes, the same model, same specs, page 24.
Yeah, but
you go to page 24.
Is it
paragraph
factory
46.
price or landed?
Market value, $80,000. Then let's come to Best Engineer. And what is interesting is that same ambulance, same specs, different payments. Best Engineering, they were paid 26.6 million for also supplying 40.
40.
Yes. And when you do the Bank of Ghana exchange rate, the prevailing exchange rate as of December 2019, they were paid $120,476. So ELOC was paid $145,000. They were paid $120,000. Then you come to Blue Mix Company Limited. They were paid 15.9 million for supplying 35 ambulances. They supplied 35. They were paid 15.9 million. If you do the exchange rate analysis, it amounts to $82,000, $82,066. So same ambulance, same specs. Some are supplying for $145,000. I think it's based on, somebody said that even though they were all invited to the same party, Some had a VIP stand, you know. Some were more special.
But what they're saying here is that these companies came together.
Yes.
Leveraging their expertise
Yes.
and resources. And I underlined that.
Yes.
Expertise and resources.
Yeah, expertise.
And emerging with exceptional value for money proposition, their compelling lowest bid of 133,000 per ambulance.
Per ambulance. Which is
so what
false.
they are saying is that 7 of them participated.
Yes.
Among 16 companies.
Yes. And
then they, the
yes.
7, they formed a consortium.
Yes.
And presented a bid of 133,000.
Yes, per
Is
ambulance.
that proof of that?
No, there's no proof of that. No proof of that. The payment exposes this as a blatant fabrication. Pure falsehood. These are the payments.
Could it be part payment?
No, full payment. Well, how can 145,000 be part payment?
No, the one that is lower.
$145,000.
Because you see, I'm trying to make
No,
sense
it's
out
full
of the
payment.
different.
No, that is yes.
Yes.
That should
Because
be
their statement says that they together presented a bid for 133.
Falsehood. Falsehood. And I'll point more falsehood in this statement. They have no respect for the Ghanaian people. Falsehoods. So this is Blue Mix. DS, I'm done with Blue Mix. Prestige Era Company Limited. DS is also 145,353.92. Then let's continue. More payment vouchers. Luxury World Auto Group Limited. DS is also $145,000, $347.49. RDC Company Limited. DS is $77,000.
How?
Yes.
How?
This is the actual, that is what the Auditor General discovers. That this ambulance average 80,000.
That's what I'm asking.
Fair
If
market
these
value.
were not part payment.
It's not part payment. It's here being payment for 40 number 4x4 Mercedes Benz. If it's partial payment, it will have been stated.
Is it a 4x4?
4x4 number 4x4 Mercedes Benz printer 316 CDI. Same specs.
You're waiting for winning and someone Akoto. Now, so we now subscribe to the channel now. But they answer over subscribe. Now, feel so what like video no. Now, feel what share my offer for so now we need to share our money. Echo. Also, betting actually what you have and somewhere now. I will comment box name. Over to interview in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.